Hi, my name is Daniel, and the topic I chose for my speech tonight is social media, and particularly the negative effect that social media takes on our lives. And the reason why I chose this topic is because I feel that chances are, unless you live under a rock somewhere, that you can relate to the topic. So it was easy for me to talk about. I can speak for myself that I can definitely relate to some of the negative things that social media takes in my life. I know that if I didn't have Facebook or Snapchat, that I would definitely get my homework done faster. I would definitely lower my chances of dying from texting and driving because I'm one of those people that I just can't wait. I have to check my phone all the time. So I think that it would be good for everybody to get an inside scoop of how other people feel about social media and the toll that it takes on their lives. Now, I think that it can hurt your self esteem. I think that it messes with your ability to think independently. I think that it could even have you spending more money than you actually really need. I know for a fact that every time my girlfriend sees something on Pinterest, she leaves to the store to go make it. And now she's building all these projects, and that's all influenced by Pinterest. So I think that there's a lot of things that can come from not being on social networks so much. Now, in my particular case, I noticed that I've been to a lot of concerts, and I think that I've spent more time trying to capture the moments for other people to see that I dampened and dulled the moment for myself. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you thought a moment was just really, really beautiful? I live in Arizona. Every time I see the sunset, I always try to take pictures of it. Well, sometimes you look at those pictures and it's just not the same. You wish that everybody could be there to feel that. Why would you want to miss that moment for anybody? So that way other people could see it. I think that you need to live for you, and you need to live those experiences and not share them for everybody else to see, because they'll never feel them the way you did. So I think that there's a lot of things that can be positive about cutting back on social media. I think that there's a lot of research that has been done, but at the end of the day, it matters, to you. I haven't had a Facebook for about a week now, just because I was curious and wanted to see if I could do it. And it's really not a big deal at all. I feel actually more clear. I feel more mentally focused. I feel that I don't need to be on there all the time. I've been getting my homework done, and it's actually been a really big relief for me. Some people that go on there, once a week, once a month, I condone to those people, because if I have a Facebook, I'm just going to be on there all the time. Just kind of how I am. Two German universities joined forces to investigate social networking, and some researchers discovered that 1 in 3 people surveyed felt worse, lonely, frustrated, or angry after spending time on Facebook, often due to perceived inadequacies when comparing themselves to friends. People go on there and they feel they have to meet a certain standard of, worthiness from other people. If so many people don't condone the way that I'm living or the way that I'm doing this, I'm just not adequate enough. And that's just silly, because there's no wrong way to be you. And even if it's not as deep as that for you, and you feel that you do a good job of controlling your emotions and you're not easily influenced, I do think that some of these surveys were amongst a younger generation of people, because with me, I just know that I'm nosy and I spend too much time scrolling through my news feed and looking at pictures and just something to kill the time. But you can spend that time doing something else, doing homework, reading a book, and those things are going to take you way farther and way longer. And I think that you'll realize that it's really a stress reliever not having these things. You really do feel like a slave to them without even knowing it. So I think it'd be cool if everybody, took it amongst themselves to go experiment and see how it felt for them. So that's pretty much the whole basis of it. I think that everybody can benefit from spending a little bit less time on social media. If it doesn't affect you, then that's great. You're one of the few, and I'm not one of those. So, that's really about it. Thank you, and I hope that everybody learned something from it, and that my speech might influence you to spend more time being outside and staying off the internet. Thank you.